An example of the kind of work that I get to do is a youth who ended up keying 2 different vehicles. And not only did they have damage to the vehicles, but was also very verbally abusive to one of the complainants. And so she was brought up on a verbal charge, assault. One of the first things that I do as a facilitator is that I would call the accused up and go through the motions of what this process is and how we work and bringing the circle together. And this youth, I was, you always expect the worst. You expect someone to say, start swearing, and I didn't do anything. But this one in particular actually said, I feel so very stupid, and I'm really sorry for what I did, and I want to make it right. I want to make sure that these people know that I didn't really mean to do it. And so that was the first part of healing, and she started crying on the phone, and I knew that it was genuine, and then I had a way to go forward. So then I would interview the complainants, who are very angry, of course, having keyed their car, and one of the complainants, described how they just bought this new car, a divorced woman living alone, trying to make things work, and then her son is in hospital, life and death situation, and he needs an operation, and she bought this new car so that she could get there, so that she could get to the hospital to be with him. And that just breaks your heart. But she's still willing to go through this process, which is beautiful just in that. And the other complainant was very angry and wanted money, and I just want the money that I spent on my insurance, and very adamant about it. When we got together, the beautiful thing that happened was that the accused started telling the story of her life, and then the complainant one of the complainants with the child in the hospital told her story, and then the other complainant, who was really angry, told his story, but he had a softer tone than when I first talked to him. And in the end, the complainant with the car actually said, if you ever need to talk, please let me know. Just come on over and we'll have some tea and we'll talk. And you don't have to pay me right away. We'll work it out. And the other complainant, who was very angry, said, you know what, take your time. If I still want my money, but I understand, and take your time and we'll get through it. The agreement in this case was that the accused was going to give back the money at a certain date, and also committing to go for counseling, for anger management counseling. Leonard County Community Justice does a follow-up and makes sure that the accused would do what she meant to do. That is how the repair was done, and they live across from each other, so I'm pretty sure that today they can still say hi to each other. And in the end, both the accused and the complainants are able to speak with each other, which is totally different than the court system. There's never any closure with the court system, and most times the complainants won't go to the court to listen to the trial of the accused, but there's no justice. There's only a payment of a fine or going to jail. With the restorative justice, there is closure. The closure is talking together, learning about each other, and then signing an agreement together to go forward with peace and harmony, and that's a beautiful thing.